The Breakfast Club.
What happened? What's going on, Charlamagne?
Charlamagne, we up.
I was looking at clips from the Trey Songz interview. That's actually up online right now because everybody's giving Keke Palmer hell because she lied. Clearly.
He said she lied?
Yeah, because
about talking to Trey.
Trey said he
never spoke to her.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Yeah. Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Cameron.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, how did Joe Budden and Cameron get into this beef? I don't even understand how this first happened, but this all started with Cameron going live on Instagram and discussing his issues he's had with Jim Jones. Here's what he said about copywriting ByrdGang.
So what I did was, I'm just being totally honest, I copywrote the name ByrdGang. Because I'm like, if you're not trying to do nothing shiesty or trying to start a beef or separate yourself, it shouldn't matter if I got it. What's the big deal? I'll just hold it and put it to the side.
All right. Well, this turned out with Joe Budden then responding and weighing in on what Cameron had to say. Because, he has his podcast. He weighs in on a lot of different things. Here's what Joe Budden said.
Dog, when he said, you told me you wasn't doing nothing with ByrdGang, so I copyrighted it?
Yeah.
I would have f***ed him up. Immediately, I'm f***ing you up. What are you talking? I don't care if you're my brother. You can f*** up immediately.
That's why I say
I don't understand that.
All right, well, Cameron, I guess, saw that on Vlad TV. He said, somebody wake Joey up because he ain't going to open my DM. Despite what people think, I got genuine love for Capo. We know each other's families. It would never go there, not on my end. But you can't afford these problems. You think ransom was at your door?
I mean, Budden was very aggressive. Budden was very aggressive in his approach.
Now, Cameron has since deleted that post, and after that, he put up another picture, a video of Joe Budden and Sin Santana, and he said, my apologies to Joe. Just spoke to him. I jumped the gun. My bad, bruh. Much love to you and the missus.
Well, Joe jumps out the window. I can understand. The thing about Joe, you just got to understand the intent is never really there. Joe probably ain't smoked no cigarette yet before he did the podcast. Talk to him after he smokes a cigarette.
It might have been more to that story, just not that clip.
Right.
It was
on Vlad TV. It was on Vlad TV. He said it on Vlad TV, but I'm saying
no,
Joe
that
Budden.
wasn't on Vlad TV. Vlad posted it, though.
Oh, yeah, Vlad posted it on Vlad TV.
From,
and that's where Cameron responded to it, from a post from Vlad TV.
Joe's podcast is, I'll name this podcast later.
Right.
Salute to Joe and Rory.
I'm glad that they did manage to settle things somehow offline. And you know what? Like Joe Budden understands sometimes because of who you are, when you weigh in on things, the average person, it wouldn't matter. But as an artist to another artist, people get more upset.
And Joe sounded very aggressive. Joe sounded like he wanted a fade. Yes, he did.
It didn't sound like he wanted a fade. He was going through what he thought about at that time.
Yeah, he was in the moment.
All right, now Mark Anthony has a new girlfriend. He's 48 years old, and now he's dating Mariana Downing. She's a 21-year-old model. So he has gotten divorced. His divorce was finalized on Monday, but they've been separated since November. So now he has a much younger girlfriend.
It's always so weird to me, man. You're almost 50 years old and you're dating a 21-year-old?
Yeah.
Like I can't be going.
It's a 27-year age difference.
But just think, you had hair on his penis before this baby was even born.
You had hair on his penis?
No, you had hair on your penis before the woman you had sex with is even born.
That's kind of strange.
You're looking at a picture of her on Revolt TV.
She's not a 21-year-old you can't deny. You know what I mean? You can have some morals with that one. You know what I'm saying? You can have some morals with that one. You can be like, now you're 21.
All right. Director Roman Polanski is planning to return to the United States. He fled the country for Europe because he thought the judge in his case was going to give him 50 years in prison, which is what prosecutors suggested. And that is for when he had sex with a 13-year-old. He was accused and convicted of raping a child after a photo shoot in Los Angeles back in 1977. He spent 42 days in prison before he was released and fled the country. He's been living in France mainly since he fled the United States.
And he won an Oscar after that. Let's throw that out there, too.
Right. Well, he's trying to return now because he's saying that he was cut a deal. And that deal was that he wasn't going to get any more jail time. He's supposed to get 42 days or 40. He's supposed to serve 48 days in prison according to the deal. Well, even the woman that was 13, she's a woman now, Samantha Geimer. She said at 13 years old, she was raped by Roman Polanski. She says the system did him dirty. She forgives him and she wants him to be a free man.
Bro.
Here's what she had to say.
I think they should release it. I think the only reason they're keeping it sealed is to cover up their own misconduct in the DA's office and in the court. So I'm all for the truth getting out. He's apologized. I forgive him. I know that he's sorry and he didn't mean to hurt me. And, you know, he's admitted what he did. He went to jail, and I'm not going to carry a bunch of resentment. And much worse things happened to people. I'm aware of that. So I kind of feel like, you know, bad things happen.
Wow.
No. Bill Cosby and Nate Parker got ruined, so Roman Polanski can't come back in the country.
You go to jail, sir.
No. I won't allow it. Not on my watch, damn it. Birth of a Nation flopped because of Nate Parker's old allegations that he actually beat in court. Bill Cosby about to die. He's blind now.
You were 13 years old.
No, we won't have it. No way, Jose. Roman Polanski can't come back in the country. You may forgive him, but we don't.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now, shout out to our family at Revolt. We'll see you guys on Monday.
You love using that term family so loosely.
Oh, you're right. Shout out to everybody at Revolt. We'll see you there on Monday. Absolutely right.
The Radio King YouTube channel. Subscribe.
I was born a donkey.
It's the donkey of the day.
These donkeys. Bunch of jackasses. That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty fun.
Charlemagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Donkey of the Day for Friday, February 17th is the celebrity-in-chief, Donald J. Trump. There is no one who has gotten Donkey of the Day more than Donald Trump, yet this is only the second time that he's received it since he's been president. Because if I wanted to, I could find a reason to give President Agent Orange Donkey of the Day every day, but I purposely choose not to. But yesterday, Donald J. decided to meet the press just to beat the press, okay? Some people are calling it a meltdown. Some people are calling it a cage match with the press. I just call it entertainment. All right. The reason you can't really be amused by Donald J. Trump is because he is the leader of the free world. But sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. And yesterday, Donald J. Trump provided plenty of jokes. Now, I'm going to play a few of my favorite bits from Donald J.'s latest stand-up special. Let's start with his claim that he had the biggest electoral college win since Ronald Reagan, and then he got called out for it.
306 electoral college votes. I guess it was the biggest electoral college win since Ronald Reagan.
Said today that you had the biggest electoral margin since Ronald Reagan with 304, 306 electoral votes. In fact, President Obama got 365. And
well, I'm talking about Republicans.
President Obama 332 and George H.W. Bush 426. So why should Americans trust you?
Well, no, I was given that information. I don't know.
Why should Americans trust you when you accuse the information they receive of being fake when you're providing information that's...
Well, I don't know. I was given that information. But it was a very substantial victory. Do you agree with that?
You're the president.
Okay, thank you.
Drop on the clues bombs for Donald J. Trump. The most amusing part of that exchange wasn't the fact Trump had the information wrong. It's the fact that Trump didn't even try to act like he knew what he was talking about. Trump said somebody gave him the information. And I respect the honesty. Okay, you know why? We've always been told that presidents are puppets, but now we get to see the strings. Okay, we get to see the hand up Trump's ass controlling him. And yesterday, Donald visibly looked like that hand up his ass was making him uncomfortable. Okay, now my favorite joke, one of my favorite jokes, it happened when White House correspondent April Ryan questioned Donald on whether he planned to meet with the Congressional Black Caucus. And Donald basically asked April to broker the deal. Let's hear it.
Are you going to include the CBC, Mr. President, in your conversations with your urban agenda, your inner city agenda, as well as...
Am I going to include...
Are you going to include the Congressional Black Caucus and the Congressional Hispanic Caucus?
Well, I would. I tell you what. Do you want to set up the meeting? Do you want to set up the Black Caucus?
No.
Are they friends of yours?
I'm just a reporter.
No, set up the meeting.
I know some of them, but I'm sure...
Let's go set up a meeting. I would love to meet with the Black Caucus. I think it's great, the Congressional Black Caucus. I think it's great.
No, I feel like our... I know our celebrity-in-chief, Donald J. Trump, feels like April can set up the meeting simply because she's black.
Right.
Okay.
You know them, right? All the black people in
the Congressional Black Caucus. I mean, all black people have a direct line to the Congressional Black Caucus, right? We all follow the Congressional Black Caucus on social media. We attend all the Congressional Black Caucus meetings simply because we're black. That's what black people must do, right? That's like walking in a casino and thinking all black people are great at blackjack. You know? Nah. Now, the final joke not only made me laugh, but it made me reminisce. Let me let you hear it first.
We're becoming a drug-infested nation. Drugs are becoming cheaper than candy bars.
Play that one more time, because this really made me reminisce about a lot of different things. It made me think about one of my favorite TV shows. It made me think about high school. Let me hear it.
We're becoming a drug-infested nation. drugs are becoming cheaper than candy bars.
Yum.
Well, first off, my question is, if drugs are cheaper than candy bars, then why don't drug dealers just sell candy bars? Huh?
That'd be more of a profit margin.
You would clearly make more money selling candy bars.
Like them kids on the train.
That's all I'm saying. And people will say to you, why would I buy candy from a dealer when I can buy it from the store? Well, you clearly never had a candy lady in your hood, and you clearly never had that one kid who would come to school selling candy, not selling those chocolate bars from the PTA, but bringing his own candy to school, his own work, making a killing. As you just said, the people on the train right now selling candy bars all through New York, okay?
Nice profit margin.
Listen, man, some of y'all was either that kid selling candy bars in school or knew the kid selling candy bars in school. And if drugs are cheaper than candy bars nowadays, according to Trump, just sell candy bars.
Right.
Get your Riley Freeman on. See, that's why I like that moment, because it made me think about, my man RJ used to sell candy bars in school, and it made me think about one of my favorite TV shows, The Boondocks. And I said, get your Riley Freeman on. Y'all never used to watch The Boondocks? Mm-hmm. Huh? Riley Freeman got the memo that drugs were cheaper than candy bars a few years ago, and he was slinging candy bars all through the hood. Y'all don't remember when Riley cursed out that old-ass dude because he tried to overthrow Riley's empire?
Look, you, the plane you flew in on, them shoes, those socks with the bell on it, your gay-ass fairy accent, them cheap-ass cigars, your yuck-mouth teeth, your hairpiece, your chocolate, Guy Ritchie, Prince William, the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue. Now get the out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Drop with a clues bomb for Riley Freeman, damn it.
My goodness, play that uncensored.
Riley, you got the memo that drugs were cheaper than candy bars a long time ago, all right? And he's been making money off candy bars way before Trump ever mentioned that. Look, there's nothing I can say about Donald Trump that hasn't already been said. He's a liar. He's not fit to be president. But in a world where content is king, nobody wears the content crown like our celebrity-in-chief, Donald J. Trump. Please give him the biggest hee-haw, please.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
Mm-hmm. Imagine kids selling drugs on the train to raise money to buy jerseys for their basketball team.
If they keep legalizing it, you might see that sooner or later.
It's a lame hustle now. You better sell some candy bars, okay?
All right, when we come back, Jadena will be joining us, all right?
Drop on the clue bomb for Jadena, damn it. His album's out today, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of his album? I have no idea. Classic Man.
We'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.